Hi, so for those of you that don't know me, I'm Torrey Pine, and first off, I'm just going to let you know, I have to use index cards because I suck at talking. So, sorry if I'm a pauser, but this is going to be my first video. I run a page on Instagram called, well, it first started off as YHS Beauties, but now it's Inner Beauties 101. And it all started because um, there was a lot of bad, mean things going on social media, and people were cyberbullying, and it was just getting really bad, and it was ruining some people's lives and throwing all their information out there, and that's not cool. And so I'm gonna talk, and I want people to know how I feel, and I hope that I can help some people. And sorry, I do talk a lot with my hands, but I hope you guys like it, and this is gonna be my first video. And each video I'm gonna have a question of the day, and my first question is gonna be, in one word, how would you describe yourself? And I think one word for me would be passionate. And I think everyone that does know me can agree, because I state how I feel, and I go with how I follow my heart. And if I feel a certain way, I'm gonna stand by it, and that's just how I am. And if I don't, I'm really passionate about bullying, and so it's just, passionate. And ooh, this is my jam right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Stay by Rihanna. But yeah, so it all started by the whole it was a page, Ukaipa Sluts and Hoes, and so then I made YHS Beauties, and which that was to change people's judgment on other people, and if that makes sense. But it was to make other people feel good about themselves, and to tell them how beautiful and amazing they are. And people don't hear that enough nowadays. All you hear is criticism and, oh my gosh, like, you're so skinny, or you're so fat, or you're so ugly, you need to go get something worked on, or something like that, which is stupid. Be yourself. God made you who you are, and own it. And that's all you can do. I know, I'm a big girl, and I ain't ashamed of it. I am who I am, and I mean, I just have to accept it, and I gotta be confident about it. And so I made YHS Beauties, and I was writing about people. I would take their picture, and I'd write about them. And for the people that liked the page, that's great, and I'm happy, and I think that's awesome. That really just melts my heart, and I think it's awesome. For the people that didn't like it, I'm sorry, but you're entitled to your own opinion, and it is what it is. And not everyone's gonna like you, or not everyone's gonna love you, and not everyone's gonna like my page, and people are. That's life. I don't care. You can think what you want, and I'm not meaning that in a rude way. That's just how it is. That's just how I feel about it. And the whole idea of YHS Beauties wasn't attention for me. That was not how it was. It was at first anonymous, and nobody knew who it was. And, well, some people knew by the way I talk, and if you know me, I'm just me, and I have a certain way of talking, and I guess, and that's cool. Those people pretty much, my friends kept it to themselves, if that's what they thought. But certain people that found out, I think it was more about, instead of thinking about the people in the pictures and thinking, wow, they are awesome people, instead it was more like, who's this person writing this? Who is it? That's what it was more about, and I didn't want it to be that way. That's not what it was for. That's why I put on there, it's going to be 2,000 people, a tremendous amount of numbers that I knew wasn't, of followers, and I knew it wasn't going to happen. That's just crazy. And so that's why I did that, because I didn't want people to know I was writing it. And I didn't want it to look like I was being, like I wanted attention, and that's not what I felt. And I was getting told that I was after, because I was getting like harassed, and people were texting me really mean things and calling me on Ask FM, which I wish I would have never made. And, but they were just, and it was all anonymous, and I couldn't figure out who it was. And then I was getting mocked on Instagram by these other pages that were like, why just stupid people, and or why just average people, or the gay and faggots, or the list just goes on and on and on. And so I just, that's why I made the crazy amount, so it could be anonymous. And then all the bullying started coming in, and I was just like, wow, me trying to do something nice for someone, like, kind of turned around, and then I was not going to do it anymore. And then I realized, you know what, if I didn't do it anymore, that's not what I believe in. And so I just kept doing it. And then I was really going through a really dark period, and I wasn't comfortable with, I'm not really comfortable with sharing it just yet, but it helps me, it's healthy for me to help other people. And it, for me, ooh, this is like super staticky, I don't know why. Anyway, it helps me to be able to help other people by putting a smile on their face, or making their day, or opening their eyes, or saving a life. I mean, so many people are just ready, and they feel so worthless, and a simple compliment can change someone's life. And I mean, if I could bless someone, it blesses me, and it makes me feel good, and that's why I do it too. I'm not just trying to help other people, but this helps my well-being, and it really does. And that doesn't make I don't know if it makes sense, but geez, that's a terrible sound, sorry. Let me, okay, I'm back, sorry about that. My music was being kind of like staticky, I don't know why. But so with my new YouTube account, I'm gonna talk about life. I can give advice, I can sing for you, I can do any kind of tutorial on how to do your hair, do your nails, arts and crafts. I'm a crafty person. I can do anything you want, just ask. I mean, just, you can hit me up on the YouTube, I guess you can comment or something like that. Instagram, you can find me at Torrey95Jo, Torrey 95Jo, or you can find me at Inner Beauties 101, and it's spelt, I think, up here somewhere. But yeah, and then to describe myself, I'm crafty, like chill, stuff like that. And then so that's pretty much it. Just for my, I don't really know what to follow up with the next video, so I hope you guys like this one. I'm just kind of go play it by ear, but let me know what you think. And I don't mean to offend anybody, but I mean, I was just trying to, I don't know, it's the start of a new beginning.